Welcome to Mirror Domains, and this is my Ahsoka Episode 8, the finale, full live watch-along. Guys, it's finally here. Is it going to be the series finale or just season 1 finale? So if you haven't watched this from me before and you're just finding us here on the channel, you know that I can't show you the entire image here on the side, but I'll do my best with my little tips and tricks to let you know where I'm at within the episode so you can follow along with your copy there on Disney+. Now then, we got an intro to get through and we got a recap to get through. So I'm hitting play button now. And what the heck? That was weird. Okay, so sorry. Now, I'm hitting the skip recap button now. I'm hitting the skip intro button now. And here we are. We're into Ahsoka, the finale, guys. What's going to happen? This is going to be the end of Baylan Skoll? Grand Admiral Thrawn? I think Baylan Skoll and Ahsoka are going to throw down in this one.
To stop us now.
I've watched many an Imperial officer.
Luke Skywalker.
Our alliance has proven to be quite beneficial.
We are grateful to you.
Across the Stars. That's the song that John Williams wrote for episode 2, Across the Stars, wasn't it? What's happening with her? The Gift of Shadows. So what, should she get to be part of them?
To the sisterhood, to the magics, to the old.
I would think that she does. God, they're so creepy looking, aren't they? Your life. What's happening here? I'm getting an uneasy feeling about it, though. Okay, so they're going to burn the marks into her face and make her a full sister? Dun, 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 dun. Well, that's creepy, isn't it? And Thrawn's allowed to watch this, huh? He's studying it. Wind blowing. The Blade of Talzin? I don't know what that is. Lesser sister, perhaps a sacrificial lamb? What does the blade do, though? That's a cool shot. The TIE fighters coming out beside him. That was a cool shot. Sith have a rule of 2, perhaps the witches have a rule of 3. Morgan has a spare? Maybe. It's possible. For a second there, I was thinking maybe it would go a little bit south. The Jedi, the Witch, and the Warlord. Cool. All right. Is he trying to remake his lightsaber? That's a play on the C.S. Lewis, the Witch, the Lion Witch in the Wardrobe. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, I see that, Arglass. That's a good call.
Haphazardly. Stop that! Everything in here is organized.
Kanan?
Is that so?
Yeah. He was my master.
Some lore.
Between a master and an apprentice is as challenging as it is meaningful.
Cool. There was a lot of juicy knowledge in there. Tidbits, Easter egg. Huh. Interesting. Fired up. But where did the crystal come from? That was one of the things that we haven't really learned that much about. It was like one of the things to become a Jedi is that you got to learn how to make your own lightsaber. And they talked about it in some episodes of the Clone Wars, like the really older Clone Wars.
Planet.
Mandalore.
Killing
Yeah.
hundreds of thousands.
So he's learning
Fen?
about Mandalore. Gone. Will Sabine go back and try to help the Mandalorians? Is that how it's going to tie into the events of the Mandalorian and Bo-Katan?
More relieved than anything else.
Gamble, huh?
understood my reasons. Accept my master.
Anakin. Yeah.
Even when no one else did.
Does Sabine know what happened to Anakin? She knows, right? That Anakin became Vader? Orang must be carrying every spare part of lightsabers, including kyber crystals.
Isn't about wielding a lightsaber.
It helps.
You didn't sense that coming? Ooh. Cut them. Yeah, but now they're going down. Was that like their Hail Mary? But now their ship is... How are they going to get back up to the space whales and get out of here? That was an iconic ship from a lot of people, right? Where's Rain? Yeah, but at what cost? Okay, where are we at? 15 minutes in, guys. So half an hour left.
Of the attack.
Ground assault. They got one of the rat things. That's a cool shot. I like that. So Harang's staying back to repair.
With you.
And the Force be with you. Okay. That's cool music. she looks evil now, right? Really evil.
It is for the Empire.
So where's Balin and where's Shin? I need. That's a cool shot as well. Cinematography is on point. Yeah, Thrawn is a Roman emperor preparing for conflict. Yeah. Oh, is he going to get left
Ezra.
behind? Let's try the front door. What are those big tall things coming out of the ground there? They look like tentacles of some kind.
Apprentice of Anakin Skywalker.
And this cinematography is really good, man. Like, this is cinematic. Like, wow. Really well done.
Ezra! The gate!
So they're both using the Force to try to open up the gate. Wow, that was a close one. Weren't those tall things statues? Were they statues? The Night Troopers. The Grey Mothers are going to sacrifice themselves to make sure that Thrawn gets out of there? Okay, then now that's cool. Yeah. See? Man in suit. And if before people say, well, why doesn't she sound more urgent? Because she's a Jedi, guys. She's calm and relaxed, even in situations like this. It's cool to see Ezra in action, though. That was cool. Oh, it's with a little grin. She enjoyed that. That's not very Jedi-like, though. Imagine if Beskar was a Force inhibitor. Yeah. Raising the dead? So what? We all of a sudden turn into the White Walkers here? That's creepy.
Chaos!
So can you kill them again? Does the gunfire work on them? No, he just took one in the chest and continued walking forward. You have to chop off their limbs. Now this is interesting. This is cool, man. Yeah, these stormtroopers are freaky now. You actually feel a little bit of menace from them.
Nice moves.
Zombieism, huh? So that thing attaches onto the Star Destroyer, just like the smaller rings attached onto the Jedi's smaller ships in the prequels.
Depart, Grand Admiral.
The Jedi are advancing swiftly.
You need to stay behind, sisters. She knows that. Or the Empire. Or is Morgan going to stay behind? That's why they gave her the powers. You were used. You used me, Admiral. For Dathomir, okay. You used me. No, I don't know, whatever. So she's going to sacrifice herself. Okay, so they cut through. Do you have to cut it? Can't you just press it with your hand and to close it? Or does that jam it when you cut it? Oh, showdown. Oh, and that's why they gave her the blade. Okay. And that blade is going to be able to handle lightsabers. Thrawn must be stopped, no matter the cost. You see, I thought this would be Balin. Where's Balin and Shin? Cool choreography, though. Are those like Death Troopers? Their version of Death Troopers? Looks like the same helmets as Death Troopers. Come on, Sabine, you got more up your sleeve. Use your nets or your ropes or something.
Take us out.
Taking shots straight to the head. Wow. Wow. Not looking good here, guys. Yeah. There we go. No, not quite the Force theme, but their version of the Force theme. Here comes trouble. Okay, yeah, no, that's cool. Ahsoka. You can't get over to us. Quite the jump, even for someone who can use the Force. You gotta believe.
Go!
There we go. Force music. Yeah. He made it. He made it. That give you a little bit of goosebumps? It did for me, man. She doesn't have a rocket pack. If she had a rocket pack, it would be easy. Ooh, Ahsoka lost one of her sabers. Well, that's interesting. Didn't think that that would happen. Choreography is like, yeah.
And you will die here.
So Ezra got on board the ship, though, right? Why are troopers not cutting Ahsoka down? Yeah. I didn't expect this fight to go on as long, because I thought Balin would be around. Oh, there we go. Just a lightsaber wound. Most people can survive that. They feel that she's dead. Ezra's on board. Hmm. Yeah, don't forget your helmet.
Have the main batteries target the fortress for bombardment.
So they're blowing up the old temple? Sisters didn't like that, did they? They looked at him weird. And the bombardment's not going to hit the ship? Oh, wow. There he is. Where are we at? We're 32 minutes in, so we got about 10, 12 minutes left to figure out what the heck's going on with Balin and Shin, because we haven't seen them yet. Obviously, they're going to get on board the Star Destroyer, right? Ahsoka cut Morgan down with her own saber too. Yeah, Thrawn is disrespecting the witch, the temple for sure.
On a channel, please. A worthy opponent.
Can you not get me any more power?
I regret we haven't met face to face. Your master. I concluded your strategy. You belongs.
I like that the word, they use the word Ronin. An apprentice without a master. And there he goes. He's gone. Although I think in Japan they pronounce it Ronin. I've heard it. They say that it was pronounced Ronin or something like that. But anyway, minor. So space whales are the backup, right? But Sabine looked at Ahsoka there when Thrawn was saying, "I knew your master," and what, right? Like Sabine must know that Anakin became Vader. You're alive. You got your health. Space whales are a world between worlds, maybe. There'll be a way for them to get back. There's going to be a way for them to get back. So I guess this is where people are going to be like, there's got to be a season 2 before we get to the Heir to the Empire movie. There's Shin. she gonna recruit those guys, the Marauders? Is this our final shot of Balin? The hand pointing out just like in Lord of the Rings? Yeah, very much like Lord of the Rings. Our final shots of Ray Stevenson as he looks across the way to the Mount Doom. If that was the final shot of him, okay. My feelings will be then they're going to recast Balin. Approaching Dathomir. Hera? So what, did Ezra steal that ship? Is that what they're saying? They're armed. Why would he come out with his helmet on, though? You could take his helmet off by now. This is just for us as the audience, as the reveal.
Hi, Hera.
I like the music. I really like that music. Oh, they didn't let it. I thought that would be the final shot. Where are we at? 40 minutes. So there's still about 2 minutes left. Yeah, there's going to be a season 2. There has to be, because there's still. How does Ahsoka get back? And what's going to happen with her and Balin, right?
Thrawn got away.
We kind of we missed a story part there where he stole the ship and got away, but do we need to see that? We kind of knew that's where it was going to go, right? Now Ahsoka can train Sabine.
I felt like Shadows in the starlight.
Like you were being watched. What are those lights in the background? Is that from an enemy camp, or is that left over from the temple, or what? Cool shot. I feel like Ahsoka knows what those lights are. At least show us what they were. Was it one of the space whales getting born? Anakin. Oh. That's cool. Seeing him as a Force ghost. Okay, now that was cool. I dug that. All right. So, directed by Rick Famuyao. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. Sorry. I don't think that there's a post-credit scene. I doubt that there is. Guys, I really enjoyed this. I did. You know, I got emotional there when Ezra comes off there, and you just see Hera's look. I don't know. Yeah, I dug that, and the music there was fantastic. I want to listen to that music again. Hold on. There's like an electric piano or something that's bouncing between octaves, I think, in the background. And I dig that. Yeah. Great episode. So let's go back to Balin here. What? Okay, so Shin's obviously recruiting, getting her army together, right? What the heck is Balin doing here? He's seeing that there was some kind of a civilization going on here on this planet, right? Something that'll help them. This is like, what, witches and warlords, Wiccans? I don't know. Yeah, so they obviously, I thought that they were going to kill Balin off in this episode, but I guess not. They have to recast him now, then, I guess, right? Because he's such an interesting character. For sure. Or let's put a 10-pound live chat badge in the comment section. Thank you very much for that. I'm just trying to make sense of where this is going. Obviously, as a cohesive season, did we get all of our questions answered? Not really. For me, because of Balin, because of Shin. I thought they were going to be a more integral part of the finale, but I guess not. The sisters, I'm getting the impression that the sisters, they don't fully trust Thrawn. I think there's going to be a betrayal. I think, and Thrawn will anticipate that betrayal. He's got something up his sleeve in case he feels like they're going to betray him or something. But they went to Dathomir, which is where they're from. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. And I want to see what happens now that Thrawn's back. What happens to the remnants of the Empire and the New Order kind of thing? That's like, it's going to be interesting. Obviously, Mandalorian season 3 will have to happen, or season 4, even if it's going to be a movie or not. I don't know. It's going to have to be in between this and Ahsoka season 2, or it's yeah, I don't know. But it's cool that we see Anakin again. Cool. Good season. I really enjoyed that. Where would I rank it? Right now, out of the Star Wars stuff, out of the movies, Rogue One is still the best, but out of the TV stuff, Andor still number 1 for me. Andor, And then I think this, guys, I really liked Ahsoka a lot. It was awesome. And then Mandalorian season 1. Yeah. And then Mandalorian season 2. So there you go. I even liked it better than the Mandalorian. Because the Mandalorian's kind of floundered a bit, right? Yeah, that was a great end and good setup for season 2 and a Thrawn movie. Yeah, Lars Mikkelsen playing Thrawn. That's got to be a bit surreal for him, you would think, right? Because he voiced him in the cartoons, right? And then to actually physically be able to play him. They got the forehead right and everything. He's very reserved in his line delivery too, which is different from doing the voice acting bit, because then you got to work with your body as well, right? He does a good job though, and those stormtroopers there in this episode were freaky, man. Yeah, I want to see the Empire, the remnants of the Empire's reception to Thrawn now that he's back. What will Thrawn do? I'm assuming that he'll try to take command, right? And the Mandalorians will want retribution against the Empire for wiping them out at the end of the war, right? Maybe the Mandalorians will all band together to take down Thrawn. That's what I'm guessing. That's what I'm guessing. And season 2 just might be all on their planet. On the planet there with Baylan and Shin fighting Ahsoka and Sabine. We'll have to wait and see, guys. Great episode. Awesome. What did you think about this season? I'm glad that you guys came and joined for the watch-alongs. That was a lot of fun. And I'm sure that I'm missing a lot in here. There's a lot of Easter eggs that I probably missed. I know that there's going to be people out there doing breakdown videos and stuff like that of this, but I thought I'd give you guys my honest reactions, and thank you for joining me. I'm looking. Rosario Dawson knocked it out of the park, I think. It could be being an Avengers Endgame style movie with the Allies and Mandalorian versus Thrawn. Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. That's the way they should go. And I hope it delivers. And I hope the Heir to the Empire movie will bring back Luke and Leia. I hope they do. They don't need to go with the Luke, the cloning of the bad cloning storyline from the Heir to the Empire books. But I hope they go back and explore some of the stuff, like when Thrawn was figuring out what the Emperor was trying to do and stuff like that. That stuff is cool. And bring in Mara Jade somehow. Because Mara Jade was the hand of the Emperor, right? Anyway, I can't wait to see all that stuff, how that all pans out. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. All right, guys, later on today, around 1:30 or 2 p.m., depending. I'm aiming for 1:30 p.m. today. We'll be watching the Wishmaster movie here on YouTube. So, yeah, come join us for that. We have reviews for the creator. Saw 10 is up right now. We did a full movie reaction for No One Will Save You, a Hulu movie that's up on Disney Plus about alien invasion. Ahsoka episode 8, yeah, that was awesome. Tomorrow morning we're watching episode 2 of Survivor season 45. So come join us for that. We did a writing session on Monday where I wrote a basic outline for what a new Friday the 13th reboot session would be. That was kind of fun. I had lots of fun doing that. We need to do more of that. We just watched episode 1 of Hell's Kitchen. So Fridays, I think we'll be watching Hell's Kitchen. So hopefully City TV will have the episode 2 of Hell's Kitchen up on Friday. So Friday we'll be watching Hell's Kitchen as well. Then, of course, you know that we do movie news Mondays and Fridays. So pay attention to that. Lots of fun movie stuff here on the channel. Series stuff. We're going to have to find something new here to fill up our Wednesday slot from Ahsoka. Maybe movie news will just move back into that. We'll have to wait and see. All right, guys. I'd say that's all for me, but we still got about 7 minutes. I thought that maybe we could just go over and scan the Twitterverse and see if we missed any big headlines out there for movie news. To give you guys a little taste of sort of the things that we do here. Robert De Niro's featurette for Killers of the Flower Moon is out. Okay. Boys in the Boat, starring Callum Turner and Joel Edgerton. It's about a bunch of a rowing team. The official trailer for Eli Roth's Thanksgiving is out now. Okay. November 17th. Robert Pattinson and John David Washington. You know what sucks? I liked the Creator movie. I did, and it starred John David Washington. But people are out there saying that the movie didn't do well because people don't want to see John David Washington. That sucks, because he's competent. He's a competent actor. Now, would the Creator have done better if, say, Robert Pattinson had starred in it? Yes, probably. But I don't know. That hurt my feelings when I saw headlines out there. The Creator didn't do so well because of John David Washington. He's not a big enough name. And it's like, guys, come on. The teaser for Foe, Saoirse Ronan and Paul Mescal and Aaron Pierre is today. A new teaser. New teaser. This is the one where Saoirse Ronan and Paul Mescal are a couple, and she gets selected to go up into space to be saved because Earth is going through like apocalyptic scenario type of thing. First look at The Strangers, Chapter 1. Yeah, this is the reboot of The Strangers from Rennie Harlin, right? That's supposed to be like a trilogy. Starring Madeleine Petre and Froy Gutierrez. Home Invasion. We've seen it before. I hope they do something different with it, guys. They got to do something different with it. Just not a rinse and repeat. It's probably just going to be a rinse and repeat. Happy 34th birthday to Dakota Johnson. Well, happy birthday, Dakota Johnson. Haunted Mansion is now streaming on Disney Plus, starring Rosario Dawson. I don't think we'll watch along with that one. It wasn't the... Yeah. Barry Keoghan. Dune Part 2 is rated PG-13 for sequences of strong violence, some suggestive material, and brief, strong language. First pre-sale figure from Renaissance, film Beyonce's. Okay, 7 million. Okay, Beyonce's concert movie. The finale of Ahsoka. Yeah, that was yesterday. All right. Oh, new look at the Joker, Folie à Deux. Joker 2, guys, with Joaquin Phoenix. Is he getting out of Arkham there? You could do Miss Marvel on Wednesday or any Grumpy Man Reacts retro movie, maybe. Yeah, for Wednesday. Well, there's 6 episodes of Miss Marvel, right? So, how many weeks before November 11th? Or November 10th? You know, it's November 10th is when... Wait. I thought November 11th was a Friday. I guess not. November 10th is when Marvels comes out, so 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe we can start us. Maybe we can start. Yeah, we can start the Grumpy Man Reacts next next Wednesday for Miss Marvel. Happy 40th. Yesterday was Tessa Thompson's birthday. We're still a year away from Joker 2. Expats, Haunted Mansion. Saltburn, November 17th. I'm only curious about Saltburn. I am. It's going to be like a weird, there's like parties, sensual parties going on there. Debauchery is a better word, James. Something nefarious is going on there too. I don't know what's going on in Saltburn. Like, do people get murdered there? It's very curious. Jacob Elordi, Barry Keoghan, Rosamund Pike is in it as well, I believe. Denis Villeneuve is 56. All right. Demi Lovato's holiday special will debut on Roku December 8th. It'll feature holiday classic songs like Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, Jingle Bell Rock, as well as a surprise duet with some of her hit singles. Well, if you're a Demi Lovato fan, Sydney Sweeney. All right. I think that's pretty much all I got for today, guys. No, November 11th is a Saturday day of Big Rock. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. We're fine with that. Oh yeah, the Thanksgiving trailer. Do I need to react to the Thanksgiving trailer? I don't know. Maybe I'll throw it up. Oh, that's not looking good. Jeremy Johns' thumbnail for his Exorcist Believer is not good. My hopes are not high for Exorcist Believer, but I'll be seeing it tomorrow, guys. We'll talk about that tomorrow on the show. Okay, so yeah, that's it for me. Hit the thumbs up. Come join us this afternoon for the Wishmaster episode. Well, no, not episode 1. We're just going to watch the first one because the second one and third one go kind of off the rails, don't they? I just want to watch it and get caught up again with it. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you next time. You're watching Mirror Domains.